Hey, and welcome to Actar's Replica Review. Today, this is the first episode of Actar's Replica Review. We're going to take a look at this replica Death Note from the anime Death Note. And of course, if you're familiar with the anime, you'll know that it has spawned two feature films from Japan, Death Note 1, and of course the sequel, Death Note 2, The Last Name. I'll be doing a review on the series next time, but let me give you a brief summary. Death Note is about a boy named Light Yagami who has a very strong sense of justice and wants to punish all the criminals in the world. And he thinks that the current justice system is not doing enough. And he comes across this book called Death Note, dropped to Earth by a death god called Ryuk. And this Death Note has gives the person the ability to kill anyone whose name is written in it, and therefore the story progresses from there. And of course, he meets a few villains along the way, but they're actually the good guys in this sense. But we'll get into that another time. So as you can see, this Death Note is pretty accurate. It's the cover is made of rubbery. It's made of actually rubber. It's a jacket, as you can see. It's a jacket, and this is actually a normal notebook. But what's special about this notebook is that if we take a look, we can actually see that this notebook has almost everything that's been featured in the manga and the movies. For instance, we can see the rules of the Death Note printed very accurately in the first few pages, almost half of the book. And of course, these rules are written in both English and Chinese. And this is very accurate to the. It's more accurate to the manga instead of the movie, because in the manga, each volume or each chapter came with one page of rules, and these are just a collection of the rules. After the section of the rules, here we come to the actual notebook, and first we see this, being a replica, has all or most of the names or the key names that have been written by Light printed onto the page. These are printed and are not written. However, they are very realistic in that sense, as you can see. And of course, right at the end, we can see, if you're familiar with the anime or the movie, we can see that the last name is of course Light himself. Sorry about that, but that's a spoiler for you. So all in all, I really think that this replica is very accurate, and if you can get it, I will suggest that you buy this book. And of course, I forgot to mention that there's actually a bookmark here. I wouldn't recommend that you use this book to write your notes, because it is a pretty good replica and is meant for collectors to have. Other than that, I can say that go ahead, watch the movie, watch the anime, and I'll see you next time.